Turn an old PC like this one into a retro gaming machine. The first thing you're gonna need is a SSD so you can load Laka. Next thing, USB for the ROMs. SATA connector so you can plug it into your normal PC and flash it. I just have this USB Bluetooth remote and a Wi-Fi extender. Get Laka. Whatever operating system you're using at the moment, I'm using Windows. Then you're gonna want to scroll down until you see PC, generic PC. Then you're gonna hit one. I have a 64-bit PC right here, so I'm gonna be clicking that one, and I do not have NVIDIA GPUs, so I will just be downloading Laka for 64 bits. Next thing you're gonna want to do is go to Balena Etcher. I'll have these links in the description. Get for Windows x86 64 if you have Windows. You can also get it for Mac OS and Linux 32-bit. So I'm just going to download it for Windows. I already have these, so I'm going to hit cancel on my desktop. You're going to want to go to Balena Etcher now that you have extracted it and have it ready. Go to Balena Etcher. Let it load. While it's loading, you can open up your file, which you have extracted. I have extracted it with 7-zip. Now you're just going to want to throw that to the side a little bit. Drag and drop it into Etcher. At this point, this is when I plug in my SSD. Now that my SSD is plugged in, I can select target, select your drive, flash, continue. Yes. It'll say flash complete. So you're just gonna want to X out of that. How to open your PC. Mine is just a screw in the back, only a little bit. And then it should just come right off. Now you're gonna get your SSD. Mine's right here. Mine's a SanDisk SSD Plus. You're gonna want to find the correct things, cords, plug them in. And now everything's ready to go. So now you can just close it back up and plug it in. You're gonna want to figure out what your option is to get into your boot menu. Mine is escape, so I'm gonna power it on and spam escape. Want to click is your normal drive that's in your computer. So SanDisk SD for me, SSD. When I click into it, let it boot. And you're gonna also need keyboard for the initial setup inside of Laka. That's the Laka menu right there. And it's booting up for the first time. Should be connected right now, but is not configured. See, it's not configured. Whatever I press does not do anything. So to configure, you're just gonna want to press your arrow keys, go down to settings, input, enter, port 1 binds, enter, device type RetroPad, none. That's my wired controller. It's wired, but it's actually wireless. It just thinks it's wired because it has a USB dongle. You're gonna have to press enter and then the button that corresponds. Enter the button that corresponds. I'm gonna speed this up for you. That done, you just have to press your arrow keys to go all the way back up and hit Save Auto Config. Should say that. And now you're ready. You can use your controller. What you do is load your ROMs. You're gonna have to go all the way here to the plus, enter, I am going to be doing Nintendo 64. And then you're gonna hit scan this directory. Shouldn't take too long. Now that it is scanned, I get back out of there. To my new N64. To do this for everyone, you just hit scan directory. And then just scan the whole thing. It might take a bit longer, but it will be worth it. It's gonna take a while to scan, so I'll catch you back up when it's done. All these will show up. For ones that are not showing up, all you have to do is go into here, manual scan. You're gonna go into directory, your name of your drive. I'm gonna do Dreamcast. I only want one game, so I'm just gonna do Revolt. I'm gonna scan this directory. System name, you're gonna wanna go down to your system name. This is Sega Dreamcast. Name, I do not wanna do that. Core, you're gonna have to select the correct core, it will not run. So I'm just gonna select Sega Dreamcast Flycast. File extensions, C, D, there. Scan inside archives. I don't have any archives, so I'm not gonna do that. Then you hit start scan. I have your Dreamcast right here. So I'm just gonna show you a little bit of gameplay with Dreamcast just to show you that this system is very capable. Just in case, you're gonna go to set core, make sure it's the right one. And then you're gonna want to go to your settings, video settings, output, make sure it's GL. So now we can just go into this game, run. Told you I'm not so good at this game. Enough for this game just to show you that it is running at full speed. Here to back out, you press L3 and R3. You're gonna wanna hit close content. Nintendo 64. Oh, to scrape. I'm gonna be doing Star Wars. And you're gonna wanna download thumbnails. And a few. So let's just run this game. You do parallel Nintendo 64. Run. runs amazingly on an old system like this. I got this system for $5. No, it's amazing. It was at my local garage sale. Enough for the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.